so close.
I moved it away from the wall. That's what I learned. Actually, I learned in my
Space and stuff.
yeah.
Nuts.
And I haven't been doing it.
Oh, now song.
What's up?
Hi. Feels like a long space, like we haven't taken in a while.
I know, and it does. I'm gonna the camera. Shoot back a little bit so I can see your beautiful face. Okay?
Oh, thank you so much.
Okay. Hi guys.
Hi.
Welcome to TNZ
ExClusive Podcast, where we talk about things.
a lot of things that is from our opinions and our views. Yeah. And it's exclusively on YouTube.
Right.
And it's a podcast.
Right.
A video podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you can listen to it, or you can watch it, or you can do both. Yes. So what are we talking about today, Mom?
Spiritual warfare.
Oh, and what does that mean to you?
Oh.
What's the definition of spiritual warfare?
Spiritual warfare to me is things happen in the spirit. Things that cannot be seen. And people this is first of all, let's see that. Well, I want to know what you're drinking.
Yeah, I'm drinking green juice. What about you?
I'm drinking green. I was about to say you already. I'm like, how she don't know? She made it. Green juice. Cheers.
Yes.
What is green juice? She made. It was nasty, but it's a little better.
It's great. I don't know.
It's good now.
It's refreshing.
It is refreshing. I can't say that. Okay. Back to spiritual warfare. Okay, so spiritual warfare to me, it's like when your spirit can relate to. You was gonna look it up?
Yeah.
I know. I know what it means.
No backup phones. Okay, just go.
Want to start over? Okay, it's real exclusive, huh? Okay. You can go ahead. But anyway, spiritual warfare to me is like when things that you can't see, but it's happening in the spirit. So, and it's warfare because you're having to fight it in the spirit. So people can put things on you spiritually. Have you ever felt something and you felt somebody talking about you, good or bad, and it's like, dang, or speaking on you, or that person even calls. So you're thinking about that person calls, or that person pops up in the store.
Yeah.
I felt just that spiritual. I guess that wouldn't be spiritual warfare, but it's just things happen in the spirit.
Yes, things happen in the spirit. So, okay, to stem off of that, I'm thinking spiritual warfare, the whole armor of God. If you're familiar with that verse, if you're familiar with the Bible, you know that we fight things in the spirit that's not really on a physical, but they mess with us physically. We can feel it physically, but it's like my thought is, how do we die? How is something just lifeless after? Like, what keeps us going? What keeps us vibrant? What keeps us down? It's our spirit. So there has to be other things to us, right? We say to us, other things out there that's just spirit, just like what's inside of us. You know what I mean? You know how people can tell when your spirit changed, when your mood changed, when you're like, oh, that person a little off today. Like, I wonder what happened. It's their spirit. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I think you explained it well. Just to put it in context.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. And I like how you said the scripture, because it's like putting on the whole, the scripture that she referenced. Was it Ephesians 3:20?
No, I think
3:20 is another one, but it's another book too. But Ephesians, okay. We'll put it in the description.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, putting on the whole armor of God, like staying protected. I know my daughter said about this week, because I'm gonna be honest. Can we just be honest and exclusive? I've been going through, I want to say, spiritual warfare.
I've been going through some things.
I
know nobody
I'm
understand me, man.
I'm telling you.
I've been going through some things. I feel like people done change, but they all think.
Come on now.
No, Boosie.
Oh, that's
a Boosie.
Come on.
Yeah, Boosie.
Like, and I feel like people that are going down a road or is on a road that is dealing with a whole group of people, whether that's on social media, off social media, like I think they get it the most. I don't know. I'm just saying, because I ain't never felt it like this.
Yeah.
You know, like during this time of
but your discernment is intact.
What?
I feel like, well, for me, I don't know. You always tell me things that you happen with. You've always been spiritually connected, right? But I think to me, because now I know I am, right? When I was a child, I had hints and but it was just like, yeah, no, that's physical. But now we really know this spiritual is real. You know what I mean? So I think your discernment is intact. But I think it's a higher level of elevation because we're telling our story to multiple people.
Okay, so that makes sense.
Yeah, and that where where she says the social media part comes in, right? Am I right? Like,
yeah.
Because it's like, if you, offensive or not offensive, whatever, I don't mean it in an offensive way. But if you're excuse my language, if you're a big shit, you feel like you're a big shit, big town, local hero, but you're not stepping outside of it, what are you really doing? If you feel like you can only inspire that town, it's a whole world out here. You know what I mean? Social media allows us to touch billions of people at one time. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that elevation, that's different. That I've never gotten, it's negative comments just to like shake you up.
Yes.
That elevation is different. What can I say? Yeah, this season has been very real. 2023, it's only February. It's been very real.
For real.
Yeah. It's just
February.
Yes, it's barely in the middle. It's really real, but we have to be protected spiritually. Now, we don't have to be, right? But I feel like if we want to give ourselves to the world in the way that we can tell our truth to the world, in the way that telling my truth will inspire you to be like, okay, I see my truth too. I see my light too. That's a different type of elevation. You know what I mean? People's not standing in their truth. People's not standing in their light. It's embarrassing, dude. I'll be embarrassed. I'll be embarrassed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's embarrassing sometimes, not all the time, to stand in your light. It's embarrassing to
stand your truth.
Yes. Yes, it is.
And then also it's like,
you good, go for it.
Also when you're putting yourself out there and it's like knowing that you're putting yourself out there because first of all, God told you to put yourself out there. And it's like, oh God, you're telling me. And then you get the backlash or the negative comments or feeling different energies and just the people that you, I guess, thought that would be in your corner. And you're like, oh, dang. So you're starting to see different things like conspire. Does that make sense? And it's like, God?
Yeah.
God? Like,
okay, so were you done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Family and friends, don't look for them to be your supporters. Okay? They don't have to see the same thing that you see. Get your group. We all have a group of people that we need to focus on. Don't push your truth onto somebody who's not ready to receive it at that time. It's not. Don't do it. Keep walking in your light. I'm telling myself this as well. Walk in your light because that's what you need to do. It's not your job to, unless God told you the plan for your life. But as for what I'm seeing, what I witnessed, when you go up elevation, some people can't come with you.
Yeah.
We were trying to take everybody. That was my biggest thing. My prayer when I was a kid used to be, and I still do. That's not even the goal. It's given. I'm taking care of my whole entire family. But if you disrupt my peace, you don't have to be in the same room as me. You don't have to have access to me. And I mean that 100%. Protect your peace. That's spiritual. That's the spiritual warfare. Us not protecting our peace, us not using our discernment, us letting people who we've seen their true colors, but we continue to allow them back into our life because of the history we have, because of the blood relationship that we have. No, we can build our own family. You know what I mean? But Attack on Titans, I had to bring it up, right? My little brother put me on Attack on Titans. Shout out to Zayden. Thank you very much. I didn't like Attack on Titans at first, So I had to really look at it. Every anime that I look at, I just noticed last night, anime and Steven Universe, right? I count that as anime. It represents a different season for me. So Steven taught me, it's long breakdown, but no. Everyone taught something different to me, right? Naruto told me
what Steven teach you?
Love and just be yourself. And then Naruto was like, believe in yourself. What else? And then Samurai Champloo was like, you're going to be on a journey. Just keep walking despite everything. And then Attack on Titans, fight.
You know what? It's so amazing. Like this.
Fight for what your truth, for what you believe in, for what you love.
That's amazing.
For the journey.
I just got that this morning.
I'm telling you, you can feel it in the household. Fight.
I just got that
keep
this
fighting.
morning.
Keep fighting. I was keep fighting. I'm like, God, thank you that in due time, we're going to have a production team in due time. We're on a ring light. We're going to have different plants in due time. We're going to still have this ODO cup on bigger levels. You know Miliano? The Miliano de Rouge, okay?
Oh, yeah.
I seen a story about her. Do you need a tissue or anything?
No.
Try to tell the people?
Tell the people what?
Oh.
Go, girl. Do good.
Okay, cool. My bad. Okay. But Miliano, oh yeah, Don't Call Me White Girl. So I was listening to the Don't Call Me White Girl podcast, and she was like, so she's from Philadelphia. Milan is from Philadelphia. When she first started, I told you how Milan started, a little bit of her story, right? I guess it was on a Gilligan, the t-shirts that not everybody, but it's affordable to start out with. Somebody took a picture of Milan's shirt because it had the Gilligan tag in it and laughed. Put it on social media. Kiki. She is Milan who now? She was that thin. You guys couldn't see. You have to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere and not be afraid of the spiritual warfare, the spirits that are not meant to take you out, but they are going to tap. Yeah. The weapon will form. It gotta form. It gotta test your game. You gotta test your chin. Are you built for this? Why should you go to the next level? Why? If you can't handle that, if you can't handle this, why should you go to the next level? Because the next level, if you can't handle this, it's gonna eat you a lot. It's gonna eat you and have no remorse and be like, you know why she tried to come up here like that? You know? Yeah. But I think that was cool. So to just start, we need you creatively, and protect your peace and your spirit. Yeah.
Okay. Well, two things.
Yeah.
So first, I want you to get back on. Were you done with the Titans, or did you want to say more?
You can lap on it, and then if anything else.
Well, on your conversation. So I just want to say, like I said, this week, it's just been a little bit like, testing me. I'm gonna say testing. But for me, so I'm on a 30-day Building a Better Me challenge, right? And I'm gonna say from the beginning it was testing. Okay. So as this ends, I only got 3 more days. As it ends, it feels like it's more testing. Okay. So yesterday was Valentine's Day and I had a beautiful day. At the end of the day, it felt like a test. Okay. And how you gonna handle the test? Okay. So I handled the test by laying down. I'm about to go to sleep, listen to something motivational, but I'm like, Lord, I don't know what's going on. I was crying, all that. Okay. So I woke up this morning. I'm like, I go to the gym. I'm like, go to the gym every morning. So I set my timer for 5:45. Woke up about 3. I was like, I'm still not better. So then I turned my timer off instead of for 7:45. So then I was like, then I set it for, no, I just turned it all the way off. I need to turn my, but anyway, I turned it all the way off. So I was like, I'm going to go to the gym by 9:30. That's going to be because that is my Building Better Me, is setting myself little goals. Okay. So 9:30, I was like, okay, you got to get up. You got to get up, girl. So I talked to myself. I'm like, you got to get up. And I still was just feeling like in a funk. I'm just like, I got to get out of this funk. Okay. So I'm like, I told my husband, we usually go to the gym. We've started going back to the gym together. So I told him, I was like, I'm going to just go walk at the park by myself. I just needed this time. So I went to the park by myself and it was sprinkling. So I sat in the car for a little bit. I'm like, God, I want to talk to you, but I just feel like, I don't know what to say. I'm just in this funk, you know? So I turned on something that I really didn't want to watch, and it was talking about transition. When God has to transition you to I'm going to say newness, to new journeys, to new levels. He has just a transition, you know, and I started looking at it and I'm like, wow, it started making my spirit feel a lot better. And I started thinking that, I'm like, you're not alone. First of all, you have people that you can talk to. You have YouTube videos that you can watch. You have not only YouTube, but you have different videos that you can watch to get you out of that funk. And that is my goal, not to sit in the funk. I remember when I would sit in it and I would want to just like, poor me, you know? And like I said, when I started today was our taping day. I'm like, you have to get through. Like you can't, when she talked about when you go to, new levels, like how are you going to sit in that new level? Are you going to tell them, hey guys, I'm a little funky, so I can't tape today? I'm like, you can't do that. You can't do that. That's not going to be an option. So my option was to sit there, look at the video, to pray, get back to God. I got out, I did my workout, and I felt like 100% better, 100% better. I got back to the house and I was still kind of feeling a little funky, but now I'm like slowly, and you probably could tell at the beginning, like I was a little funky, but I needed this. I needed this podcast. I needed Zanae to sit and talk to me. I needed to get out of the way that, I honestly, I don't know why I felt funky. I really couldn't put my hand on it, but then I started making excuses of the reasons why I felt the way that I was feeling, but I couldn't really put my finger on why I was feeling the way that I felt, and I feel like that's spiritual warfare.
I do too.
Like,
I really do.
I don't know. Like I've been saying these past days, what I've been saying, I've been just wanting to cry.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to cry. Like, girl, why are you crying? I don't know.
But you brought it up the fast. Like, I think that the 30-day, the fast, no, the 30-day Building Better Me.
Yeah.
So it's like that. I didn't touch on it until you said it, but you can really feel the intenseness. Like, you can feel the intenseness.
You can.
Yeah.
And you have to sit in your energy. Like I was telling Zanae, I think this was yesterday or the day before, I said, I've been having so many happy moments inside my spirit. I've been so extremely like, girl, I thought you was feeling your feet. I've been so just happy, So to feel those down moments is, and some of them I'm not gonna say, but some of them I can put my finger on, like, oh, okay, you're feeling this way. But some, it's like, why am I feeling this way?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So it's amazing. Like this journey is amazing.
It's just different.
It's different. It's amazingly different.
Yeah.
I'll say that. It's like eye-opening. Like
it's beautiful because, all right, Attack on Titan, right? So the girl was like, by the first thing, like she didn't feel. She was just going through stuff, and she was like, "I'm gonna kill myself." I'm like, "Dang, why the first thing that we go?" Wow, I mean, I went there. I was like, I'm just let's just end it. You know what I mean? But then she was saying like she lived, and she got to find her purpose. Why they all got to find their purpose. I don't know what I was going to say. Dang, but they got to find their purpose. And me is like I got to. If I didn't have those down moments, if I didn't have the season of wanting to not live on this earth, it like makes this season more. I appreciate this season more. I am grateful for the fight. You know what I mean? Really am. Like I'm really grateful to be able to witness my own strength.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes.
Like it's a life transforming thing. Like you're like a chameleon. Like you can keep doing things. You're like, I can
surprising yourself. Amazing, like yes.
It's a beautiful thing. It's a very beautiful thing that you can. Another thing is, I feel like just you going with the flow. I feel like my looks changed because my mind changed. Now looks as far as I became more pure, right? I think we can all tell when. I'm going off topic, but what was I saying? You can just tell, like, you know how people be like, "Oh, you're glowing." Like you can tell when somebody glowing. You know what I mean? So, it's just, yeah, I lost train. But just shape shifting. I was talking about shape shifting, just to adapt to your newness, to adapt to. Okay. What's up?
No, go. I was trying to think of how to remind you.
Okay, thank you. I was in the shower. Now, I barely wanted to get up, right? I was like, just long night, right? And I was like, But I was like, and then she texts me, and she was like, "What time you want to tape?" I'm like, I was only in my head, I only had to read. And I was like, "Oh yeah, we got like a bunch of podcasts to tape today." So I was like, "You have to get up. You can't be like, oh, I want to do it. No, come on. You pull yourself up. Get on your routine. Come on." So, the shower. I was like, I want to take a cold shower just to wake me up. But I was kind of scared, to be honest. So I didn't put it all the way too cold, but I put it mild enough where I was out of my comfort zone. And I don't know if it was my mind, the placebo effect. I don't know if it was God, or if it just was, it was what it was. But first I did the mild shower and I felt great. Out of my comfort zone, because it's like, you're taking a mild shower, like this is not enjoyable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's really there for the purpose of not comfort, of getting clean and get out. That's what it was. And then I put it on hot, and it made me feel so sluggish, like different. And I was like, oh, yeah, don't go back to what you're familiar to. You can't. It's not the season. You cannot go back to what makes you feel comfortable. You cannot go back to you can't go back to not having a schedule today. You can't go back to eating sloppy foods that make you feel down. You have to stay in a high energy because you're here. Yes. You're on the level. Please don't go back to what is familiar to you. It's not going to feel good, even though it feels good. It felt great on my body, but my spirit wasn't set. Now, then I turned it back to mild, and what was it? I was high again. I was like, oh my gosh, okay, I get you, God. I hear you. I feel you. But yeah.
That brings me to a song in my spirit. Remember we used to, so 4 years, when we were not starting this journey, but we would get up. I remember we would get up. It was like boot camp. And the song that would always come on was moving forward. Remember that?
Yeah.
What is it?
Is it
I'm not going back. I'm moving ahead. Another days with you. My past in you.
Yeah.
Things are made new. Surrender my life to Christ. I'm moving forward. Yes. We're going to keep moving forward.
Yes.
I feel amazing.
Yeah.
And keep on telling yourself, reminding yourself that you are amazing. You feel amazing.
Right.
Even when you don't feel it, continue to tell it. Because once you continue to tell yourself, you're going to get out of that funk.
Right.
You have to. You have to. And you're going to have to tell yourself you have to be out of this funk.
And
I have to.
fight your mind. You are not your thoughts. That's been big on me. You are not these emotions. You are not these feelings. You can become them by giving in to them, but you're not that. Look at your thoughts. I have been telling myself, look at my thoughts pass by.
Ooh.
You don't have to give in to the feelings. It's okay to feel. We was made to feel. I think about this all the time. I bet we get on God's nerves, but he don't give into those feelings. Remember he flooded the earth or whatever like that? But his thing was, I'll never give into those feelings, no matter how angry I get. So that lets me know that in my head, it's just like, oh, it's okay to have feelings as long as I don't let them rule me. Mm-hmm. I'm in control. My body's not. Last thing, and then, okay, going to the bathroom. I tell my bladder, I'm in control. Lately, it's been helping, but it's just like a mind thing, a body thing. I'm in control of this body. This body's not in control of me. Mm-hmm. So I just thought that was fun to say. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But why do you do that?
Yeah, just to let my mind know I'm in control. My bladder know, I'm in control. Like, you're not going to push me to get up and go to the bathroom. Not like that. Don't be stubborn, but, just discipline.
That's, when you're having a baby, we're about to end it. But when you're having a baby, that's what, like Lamont's classes, it's your mind. They have you focus on your breathing.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, they have you focus on your breathing. Mm-hmm. Focus on other things, because if you focus on that pain, you're gonna feel that pain.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
Yeah. So, all right. So as we end, let's do a little breathing. Breathe in. Hold it. And breathe out. And let's focus on our breathing. Yeah. And let's focus on keep going. All positive thoughts. Positive thoughts, even when we sit in a negative, be like, I have a positive thought. Where is it? Mm-hmm. I'm finding it. Mm-hmm. It takes that long. Yes.
That's good. That's a good one.
But find it.
Yes.
All right. So hold on.
Okay. Sorry. No, fine. Positive thoughts, right?
Uh-huh.
Name 3. It's going to always be 3 things around you that you can be grateful for. Name them. That's bingo. End it.
I did this in the car. I was driving home and I was like, I'm thankful for my husband. I'm thankful for myself. Yeah. I'm thankful for my kids. Yeah. I'm thankful for the cars that I have. I'm thankful for my house. I was just doing that. I was like, you name the stuff you're thankful for. You go.
Name the stuff I'm thankful for?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thankful for this podcast. I'm thankful for the morning I had. Oh, and I'm thankful for Attack on Titans. I'm thankful for Skip too. And I'm thankful for ODL.
Yes.
I'm thankful for the bed.
It don't even matter. It don't matter where you're at. Yes. I didn't know she was still saying she was thankful. No. I'm so sorry. Go.
No, I'm not being rude. I was playing.
But just like to piggyback on Mulan.
Milano.
Yeah,
I think her name Milano. I don't know.
Milano. But Milano. The brand. Yes. Just it's not where you starting.
No.
It's not. I mean, everybody has a start. And I was thinking about that too. Like, I had a dream. It was really, I want to say what the dream meant was really saying, like, people are going to try to shoot you down. You know, they're going to try to shoot you down. But the thing is, they don't know that the gun is really pointing to their self too. You know what I'm saying? When they're trying to shoot, and when I say to, because they aiming the gun to you, but really the gun is in their hand. They're shooting you down, but they're shooting themselves down. I hope that makes sense. They're shooting themselves down.
Because it's not personal. Right?
Right.
Yeah, it's not personal.
Right. But it does seem personal.
Of course.
But it's really not.
It's not. It's something you're dealing with in your side.
You. For real. It really is. And I more people, we gotta realize that, you know? Yeah.
Realize what?
That we're shooting ourselves down.
Oh, yeah.
That really we got to work on ourselves continually. I'm saying me included, you know, because I can really shoot other people down with my words. I feel low, so I go low on you, you know, and I'm working on that, you know. So, yeah. And I mean, I heard that from a therapist. You go low because, or you feel, what she say? You feel low, so you take them low?
Yeah, I think, did you show me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm like, well, that's true. Because listen, you gonna be low,
you're gonna be low too.
I'm working on not getting you low. And also, but we're gonna end it. Okay.
Oh, sponsor. Okay, Skip Skin. These are my products, Skip Skin products. They will be available to buy soon. If you would like to donate, you can donate to skip.com. It should be on the screen and it will be in the description. Basically, my goal with these products and my skincare brand is to help people be a hero to their skin. Help you be a hero to your skin. For a long time, I was having acne and things like that, and most products didn't work. And so I found that the natural route was my way to go. And when I say natural, it's just more focus-based ingredients, right? Focus-based as far as, okay, we're going to use shea butter with, I should say what's here. We're going to use honey with probably no fragrances or things like that, right? The extraness, you know? So my natural is just what it is. What you see on the label is what you get. There's no, little dyes or whatever, you know what I mean? But if we come to change, I'll let you know personally, right? But as of for right now, we're just kicking it. Yeah, I'm saying so much, but that's Skip Skin. That's the sponsor. You can help us manufacture this honey hydration facial mask and this nighttime serum by donating to skip.com. So we appreciate everybody who donates, who shares, who word of mouth. Love you. Thank you.
And that's not the only. She has 4.
Yeah, I got 4 products.
Yeah, so she has to share.
Working on the 5th. I love it. I'm very excited about that.
No, yeah, but I wanted to make sure you got out that you don't have only those. So you'll be you'll be helping to manufacture for working on the 5th.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yes, it is. Thank you. Oh, okay. That's it for today?
That's it for today. Thank you, guys. We love you. And till next time,
keep the peace. Your peace.
Yes. Okay. And also, so you can give other people peace.
Yes.
That was TNZ Podcast, and my name is Shashan, and this is Anaya. We're out. Adios, amigos.
That was nice.
That was long.
It was. It was like 34 exactly.